Welcome to Atticum Plays Port Royale 4. Alright, hi, this is Atticum and welcome to Series 4, Episode 11 of our Port Royale 4 closed beta, free mode, the Buccaneer playthrough. So, we have kind of, we've been at war. We used the war to make us some money, get us some ships and stuff. And I can't recall if we're back at war or still at war. I guess we're still at war since we have a mark. But I'm not that interested in fighting right now. I want to do some economy stuff. We've done enough fighting for a while. So I think we're going to try to avoid the war, assuming that our enemy will let us. Let me take one look at... yeah, we have a couple of ships, a galleon and a military frigate out there. And actually, I'm just going to... sorry, this is boring, but I'm going to do a quick survey to see if we have ships anywhere else. Because we've been, rescuing people, and then sometimes they give us a ship, and I don't always keep track of where did those ships go. All right, there's two flutes and a trader's flute there, and that's the tail end of where we bought a whole bunch of flutes. And there's one, and then of course we have the Navy in here, and I think that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is our Navy. They're kind of in dry dock right now, taking it easy. I do want to get them all repaired. We want everything 100% the next time we decide to go out to battle. And I think I've mentioned this before, but we went to war with the Netherlands. This is another Dutch merchant, and he's kind of stuck in here, and the whole Spanish fleet just circles him all the time. I think they need to address that. That seems to be a less than optimal behavior. But I want to ignore the war and do some building and try to get our cities kind of balanced back out again a little bit. Nothing too detailed, but I want to go through these 4 cities we've been building up here lately and just double check our production. So we got plenty of wheat, plenty of bricks, more than enough metalware. Seems like enough metal, and probably enough cocoa, all things considered. So if we go to blue fields, we don't have production rights or building rights, but we can certainly buy them. So let's do that. Let's buy building rights in blue fields and see what they're producing. So they already have furniture. We know we want to get that up to 7. They have 3 coal. Let's give them 4 more coal. And I'm following our Mickey Mantle rule. 3 for most things, 4 for farms, 7 for most things, and 8 for farms and plantations. So what was that? Let's see. What else are they producing? Vegetables, there's 3 in the town. Let's go ahead and throw in a nice vegetable farm. Nice big vegetable farm. And hemp. 2. Let's throw in one more farm, a nice big farm of hemp. What else are these fellas making? Tools. We're a little over on board on tools, are we? No, we're not, because we're going to have a lot of furniture industries, because that's one of our goals. 11's a lot, though. I'd like to have maybe 14 total, so let's put 3. Let's put 3 more here in Bluefields. And what else we got? Sugar. Yeah, let's just put in 1 large farm of sugar. Okay. And furniture. They got 1. We definitely want a bunch of those. So Okay. So that should build up Bluefields nicely and have it producing and helping us with everything. Do we have the permission here? We don't. And we certainly can't afford it right now. So let's go out here and see what we've got in Taylor, see if we're pretty happy with it. We've got total of 8 corn, that's good. 7 tobacco is good. 8 meat is good. That's probably enough cocoa. Do we need more tools? No, we'd probably... tough call there because the... as you can see, the furniture uses tools. That's a tough call. And this one isn't getting enough of what? I wish they showed you what it's missing. You know, they show you this, it's always red. I feel like this should be black if you're getting it and red if you're low on it. Either that or maybe that... how's that? How do I read that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, here we're making 2.1 metalware. We're using 2.1 ore and 1 coal. But it's all red, so the red obviously is like we're using that up to produce that. That's what they're meaning to say. But to me, it would be more useful if they told me, what am I missing? What do I not have? Like here, we know something's missing, but we're going to have to go actually look here to see if it's ceramics. Well, it's ceramics. They have plenty of tools. Isn't that what they needed? Yeah, now this place is going to use tools like crazy. So we'll see how that goes. I think we'll leave Taylor like that for now. And I think we can get them 100 clothing, can't we? Where? Oh, we don't have a warehouse. Clothing, or cloth. 502. It was cloth, wasn't it? No, that's clothing. Ah, man. 100 clothing. Wake up. We got 99, so yeah, we can do that. Let me pick a. Here we go. This guy right here. He's in Cartagena. We're just gonna have him grab. Does he have any clothing? No. Grab all that, and then hang around until they come up with some more. There we go. And then take off for Taylor, and we will accept that task. And then over here, yeah, we'll go find somebody for you. Tampico. Where's our West Utility? West Utility's right there. Head out there to Tampico and see what you can find. All right, we're going out here to search. Sorry, I got interrupted by a phone call. Oh, that's that. And we're bringing the clothes. That's that. And what is there anything else we can do? They want 395 rum. If we go to our warehouse in Portobello, where we make rum, I don't think we're going to like the answer. 1. But look at all that meat. We've got too much meat and not enough rum. I mean, we could shut down the meat business for a while. Let's try that. See what happens. I hate doing that because now I got to remember it. But we'll shut down our meat business for a little bit, and then we will. The rum. Why aren't we producing rum? Probably that right there, the wood. Okay, so I've had another aha moment, and we're going to fix that wood problem. You can see here we're at war with Riohacha. Of course, we still have a trade license with them, interestingly enough. So, and we know we've got to cut 3 trade vessels right down here. So what I'm going to do is take one of them, this flute right here. Would it be enough? No, you know what? Let's do this trader's flute that'll hold 800, that one ship. Okay. And we're going to build us a new route. In fact, we're going to do some changes to our routing. Let's just do it all while we're here. First thing we're going to do, we have two main routes. Let me show them to you in case you've forgotten. We have a route that runs back and forth like this, right? Kind of our, if you want to think of them, our original towns. And then we've got this big old route here that runs around in a big loop and touches everybody. That's going to be our trade route, period, from now on. It follows the trade winds, and we're going to put all of our trade on that and just have them kind of go around. And our goal is to have a fairly balanced production and then a fairly balanced set of convoys coming so that these towns are getting regular and frequent service by large convoys that have plenty of goods on them. That should allow us to sell our goods and keep everybody happy. And I'm not worried about city happiness so much. As long as we stay above 40% overall, the people are not going to leave too much, although we are losing some right now. So maybe I better worry about that more. Anyway, what are we going to do? Trade routes. Okay. I want to find the first ship that's on this, and I want to release that ship from its assignment. Then I want to go over here to the big route, and then I'm going to assign that ship to that big route and make it active. Then we're going to go back to the local route and find the next ship. You have to be careful that you're looking at the ship you think you are. This is the one for POR local. We're going to release it from that assignment. Oh, shoot. And assign it to this one, but I think we have it going to Taylor right now. That's okay. We'll let it finish that task. Yeah, it's the one taking the clothing to Taylor. So then we want to find our next one here. This guy right here. Release the assignment. Go over here. Make the assignment. Make it active. And the last one here is, this one's fine. Well, I do want to release it because I want to put it on this one, but I won't make it active yet. And I'm going to follow that ship, and we'll follow it over to Taylor. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. There's a little ding. I've got the sound turned way down, so you may not have heard it. Now sell that, it's good profit. Sell that, it's good profit. Where's the, here we go, clothing. There we go, we got ourselves a Captain's Tactic Repair, 40 fame, good for us. Make that route active, now he can run on the big route. And let's go up here, look at this. We already found our person, got lucky. We'll accept that and take them back to Puerto Cabezas. Okay, good deal. So there's two things done. And the rum we decided we couldn't do, so that's okay. All right, so where are we in all this? All right, so we've made our big routes, but now the thing I want to look at them and make sure that our ships are pretty, the capacity's pretty even. 1875, 1000, 3800. That's nice. 22. See, this little 200 here is pathetic. 1000. Why don't we just take our little 200 right here? This is this Cartagena 1, and let's run it back to Portobello. There, and let's just make it a bigger. Well, shoot. Oh, it's where is it? Go to Portobello. It must not have taken my manual command there. And let's give him a couple of flutes. So now he's got 1200 capacity. Activate his route. So that's a little better. All right, and that I think that'll do for now. And the other thing I do want to look at is captains to see if we've got everybody doing something. We don't want anybody doing this, sleeping. and we don't want to miss any promotions. So this Dominguez has really improved for us. She's a full-blown 12% faster sailor, and we're going to give her embarker so that she can load more, because she's doing trade convoys for us. And our guy here, old Ares Rubio, the star of our little galaxy, we are going to put him on this utility just so he's out at sea getting experience for now. We don't have a place to put him on a trade route. Okay. So that cleans up our trade routes. We started building Bluefield. Taylor's in pretty good shape. We just need to collect some money now so that we can work on Puerto Cabezas. And we've got a little piece of the treasure map. What's it looking like? Okay, there's our treasure map. Light color to, we'll go look later. All right. Bluefield says they want furniture businesses. Now, didn't we just build a bunch of furniture businesses? Another thing, it would be useful. I'm just thinking as a player, not a must, of course, but I did. See, I have carpenter shops in process, right? And it would be really useful if I knew how many, so I don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There happens to be 6. We could easily, though, take that task and build 2 carpenter shops, 2 furniture. Couldn't we? Yeah. 1, 2. And that gave us another captain's task and some more fame. Good for us. What's this over here? Can you sneak me into the town? I'm going to reject that, and I'll show you why. We could do that because we have... Well, she's already in Barker 3. She would not be awful. But we already have this dude who's a smuggler. He can go to hostile towns. So what do you think we're going to do with him? Well, what we're going to do with him is we're going to build another trade route. And we'll just call this one Wood. Okay, we're going to edit that route, and we're going to go to Riohacha and to Cartagena. And in Riohacha, we're going to buy wood at whatever price they sell it. We're going to go to Cartagena, and we're going to sell wood at whatever price. And we're going to mark this up to 9999. So we're going to say however much you can grab, go grab it. And we're doing Cartagena for now, and I think it'll work even better momentarily after we do the next thing I want to do. But now we've got this route. Well, we're at war with them, right? Well, not the world's biggest problem. Let's, what happened to that trade flute? Did I do anything with it? There it is. Let's rename this one Wood. Okay, so Wood, we are going to assign to Wood our smuggler. So we'll unassign him from wherever he was, assign him to that one, and then we're going to assign that ship to our Wood route. Make it active. And let's follow him and see what happens. Here we are at war, so he'll probably stop. No, check this out. He's just going to go right on in there and grab 562 wood and bring it back to Cartagena. And war or peace, he will just keep grabbing all the wood they care to produce and put it into our system. Now, we'd love to have him putting into our system into a warehouse, but it's fine if he's putting it even here if he's putting it here, see, look, we're getting overloaded with wood at Cartagena. All of our ships that are now coming around will be able to grab that wood and take it to the rest of our system. This is how we're going to solve two problems. One, just getting wood, in general, that we need for building and for everything. And also, mainly, because we have a goal, in case you've forgotten, our target is to produce 60 furniture a day. So we've been building a lot of furniture. We built furniture up here, furniture businesses up here, furniture businesses, I think, here, yeah. We haven't done any here yet. Give us time. And no, we may not do any there. But we should be able to start seeing a nice flow of wood. And I can tell you something else. I'm going to be watching these applicants now, and I'm going to be looking for another smuggler, because we need two smugglers. Because wouldn't it be great if we could go to this end and go up here to Valladolid, where they create wood, and whether we capture the city or not, have a smuggler that can run that wood back and forth for us. That would be lovely. But be that as it may, our smuggling captain is going to do his thing and keep stealing wood for us. He's actually buying it, of course, but he can get in there, war or not. That's the point. All right, so let's see, another piece of the map. I'll make them. They're going the wrong way. I need a ship coming into Portobello. Here we go. I'll make them active. Stop. Accept. Go. Okay, good deal. We got another piece of the map. And what's it looking like? We practically got the whole thing. We need a beach, an inlet, and light green vegetation. Let me take a quick run for light green vegetation. That's too light. That's more sand. Well, is that light? What does that look like? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we just found the spot. So let's take our east utility, which is not east, west. Our west utility, which is in Puerto Cabezas right now. And where was that? Right up here, right above Port St. Joe. Let's send them up here and see if we don't get a hit on that. And what's our money looking like now? Decent, not great. And what's he wanting us to do? He wants us to build Puerto Cabezas, and so naturally that's the last one I picked to get a license to build. But we could look into doing it now. 1.3 million. Okay, a bargain. Now let's just take a look and see what's happening with wood. We have 396 in that town, where we've been having a hard time keeping any in our town. And it seems like, are we doing a good job growing? Let's go down here to Bluefield. Sorry, I don't mean to make you dizzy. We still need 200, but we're doing all right. And we could even pump that up. I mean, there's other things we could do. We could have him smuggle directly to whatever city we're building. But I want to keep it automated as much as possible. I'm a huge fan of automation when it can be done. I do not like micromanagement. All right, this is more micromanagement than I like right here. Sure enough, that's our spot. So we need 50 sailors, 10 rum, and 10 pastries to have ourselves a treasure hunt. Now, unfortunately, this guy can't handle that because he can only handle 40 sailors. So is there anything for sale here? We could do a brig, and that would certainly handle it. Or we could just get another schooner. Let's have a schooner in Tampa. We won't create a convoy. We're going to purchase that. And then we're going to... Yeah, good. I hope we're not... Well, we couldn't be at war. We couldn't have bought that. All right, we're going to send West Utility over there. And make West Utility a little bit bigger. Now, he's got a little more capacity. Might as well get some repairs while you're there. All right, now West Utility can handle it. We need a 10 pastry, 10 rum, 50 sailors. So let's go to our warehouse in Portobello. All right, and I'm going to start paying attention to these captains again. There's another good one. Well, high morality. Okay, we've got Randy Moss here is ready for a promotion. We'll make him a full-blown embarker. Okay. And all right, now, all right. We're starting to make $1. How about, are we making any? We're not really pumping out any more furniture yet. Really. How are we on fame? Okay, we're very, very close to getting some more fame, which is what I really want right now because I want to do something in Cartagena. Okay, what does he wants to do? Get luxury items from England. Doubtful we do that. Okay, so now let's get 10 pastry and 10 rum and 50 sailors. 50 sailors. Don't have pastry. Should have, might, oh, whoa. Let's go in here. We've got 4 rum. Okay, we've got our 10 pastry. We need 6 rum. Yeah, we've got to get that wood flowing to these places. And I would just love to own Riohacha, but I don't think it's in the cards. Because our viceroy is going to have to either take it himself or give us the command to take it. We can't just go attack it on our own. All right, now we've got our rum. We've got our everything we need. And you know what? We really don't need to take extra, do we? I might as well be semi-precise here. 10 rum, 10 rum. We've got 30. All right, 10, 10, and 50. Perfect. And let's go back here. Okay, so he's going back to there to start. And then now we've got our fame. And our money's starting to rack. I'm liking this money a little bit better now. So what do I want to do with the fame? Just double check. We are completely done here. We've got all our, let's call it research done. We've got all our captain's licenses. So all of our concessions are in the bag. So what we want to do now is go to Cartagena. And we're going to request to become the administrator of that town.
I hereby grant you sole rights to rebuild the town.
Okay, so we are the builders of Cartagena now. But the nice thing is, Cartagena's already built, right? It looks pretty good. Now they want to put into pastry businesses. That's not going to happen. All right. Now, if we look at Cartagena, though, there's 0 building space. And we also have the interesting problem. What I really want to do here is put in a warehouse. There is no space for it. Now, I was operating under the assumption, and we all know how dangerous assumptions can be, that the game set aside exactly the right number of town spaces for you to put in all of these buildings that you want to put in, like churches and inns and warehouses and what have you. But I think the problem here is we've got a viceroy town. So there's this building right here, the palace is there, but that's probably the same as the town hall. So my assumption is probably wrong. But here's what we're going to do. We don't have any space to use, but this master builder right here, he allows you to make your high quality products, you know, your production businesses. Well, we don't need him anymore because we're finished building this city. So I'm going to demolish the master builder to give us a space. And now that we have the license, then we're going to put a warehouse in there. Because what we want to do is start bringing wood into that warehouse and just stockpiling and getting as much wood as we can. And then we can change our trade routes to talk to the warehouse versus talking to the market in Cartagena. And we should have a ship coming up through there, shouldn't we? Our West Utility, did it? Where is it? It's not going anywhere. Go over there. Go somewhere. Now, go here. I think the problem is if you click too close to the shore, a lot of these things won't, they won't do what you want them to do. So here comes West Utility into... Okay, we can accept this task. And now we've started an expedition. You can see we've got our supplies are here and our expedition. There they go. They're going to start their trek out into the Florida land, probably into the Everglades. It's way too high for the Everglades. That's not the Everglades. That's the Panhandle. But anyway, they're going to go up there and see what kind of treasure they can find. Yeah, let's just watch them. They're almost there. I think they'll go there and come back, if I recall correctly. Yeah, here they go, and they'll come back. All right, so we'll get some kind of message, I'm sure. Okay, our furniture production's up slightly to 21. And I think the big thing we want to do is watch our warehouse. Okay, we have a warehouse. Now we can, of course, now the good news is we can upgrade it, and it'll still function. Now let's take a look at the warehouse because we know that warehouses can mess you up. I'm actually not going to set up, well, you have to, don't you? We're going to make it sell whatever we're producing plus wood. So what are we producing in this city? And I really wish they would tell you over here. I mean, we can kind of sort of tell by this. Veggies, cotton. We want to trade in cotton, cloth, tobacco, coffee. Well, you know what? We want to trade in everything because we want all of our ships to start using the warehouse. But where I don't trust it is, by default, we're willing to sell 41 and we're willing to sell it at 40. Not great business practices. So let's run this up to hunt. There we go. We'll put 10% on it, which is not much of a markup. What happens if we hit 80 here? All right, I think that's as low as we can go. 50. Oh no. All right, I think what's happened here is it was already on 80. It's very confusing. This is 80%. So we're willing to pay, if we can get it super cheap, we'll buy it. And then we'll sell it to you for 110%. But now I'm scared we've got to have a max. So I want the max to be, I want like 5,000 wood. And then everything else, shoot, every time you change this, you change this. I don't know what this means. I almost rather not have their warehouse. I really, seriously, I'd almost rather sell it to the city than buy it from the city. Man, somebody help me with this. Or fix it, or help me or something. Okay, I'm going to set this maximum here. We'll trust that the maximums won't hurt us on the rest of these. What do we got? We've already got 2,400 in there, and that's the stuff we're producing. And so we're okay, and we are upgrading good. And now we want to change our lines. Now, POR local, we can get rid of it. We're not using it anymore. The wood line, let's edit it. When you go into Cartagena, we want you to unload as much as you can into that warehouse. And in Riohacha, we still want you to buy at whatever price corresponding to the demand. The demand is a lot. So keep bringing that wood into our system. And all these guys, and this is one of the reasons I put them all on one, because I knew I was going to try to shoot for this. When you get to Cartagena, you can now start dealing with the warehouse. And I got to double click every one of these. So 50 clicks later, we will have this set up to use the warehouse. Be nice if I could click that right up there and it just automatically did this for me. Okay, so now all of our trade ships are working with the warehouse in Cartagena, and they're working with the warehouse in Portobello, and we should start seeing some. Let's see our expedition. Are they back yet? Nah. We'll go ahead and watch them finish off. There's no real illustration, there's just that little star going, but we can imagine that our 50 sailors have gone out through the wilderness, fought off the beasts. And what have they done? Yeah, let's see. Exhausted after many days, the expedition reports that they discovered a cave where an ancient statue was hidden. So we picked up one fame. Hooray for us. All right, and West Utility, why don't you go hang out in Taylor? Good job, guys. And okay. Now if we want to, we can certainly, well, let's just check something here. I want to see how this wood is doing, because this to me is this is the key change we're trying to do. In our warehouse, we have 259 wood. Good, good. And wood has sailors. Why does he have sailors? He doesn't need sailors. Wood, you go back here and dump your sailors. You do not need, we don't need to be paying for sailors that we don't need. Okay. And go back to work. How are we doing? Are we making any progress? 22. Slight gain, slight gain. And if you haven't heard me talk about this before, I just... Now our smuggler, we're going to give him the ability, even if there's a blockade going on that town, he can get past it and still trade. Everybody's assigned. Everybody's doing something. Good deal. Ooh, what's this? We're at war with England. I'll bet you the Turkeys are attacking us. They just plundered us. Son of a gun. Okay. What's Taylor want? They want more furniture businesses. Oh, could that possibly be a good idea? We've got 9. How many do they want? 3 more. Sure, you can have them. That gave us an escape. That's a good one. Escape's a very useful one in case you run into problems. I think, don't we have a couple of military vessels here? Yes, we do. Do we have a fleet here? I think we do. Yes, we do. I think what I'm inclined to do is fleet. Guess we're going to have to go fight a bit, because if he's going to come harass our shipping lines, we're not going to put up with that. Let's do 2 carracks and a war galleon and a frigate and a military frigate. Oh, wait. I've forgotten what's in Taylor. I think a military frigate and a frigate. A military frigate and military frigate and a galleon. So I definitely want to load a frigate down here. Oh no. Okay, this is going to be the new Attican. War galleon, carrack. So we want to add a frigate to it. And we'll pick up the military frigate up there at the other end. No, you know what? No, we won't. I want to add the military frigate on this end because I want to get as many sailors from Cartagena as possible. Now, are we at peace with... we just happen to be at peace with... got to give it a captain. Unassign, assign. Now, let's see if we can't sail over to Maracaibo and pick up some Dutch sailors. Then later on, we can use them to pirate Dutch shipping. Should work nicely. Okay. Oh, he must not be there. Oh, we don't have a trading license. Well, yes, we do. All that to get those sailors to send out to Taylor. Okay, head him off to Taylor. What's our new task? 100,000 for a mark. We're going to need it or we're just going to be defenseless. So we'll take that mark. Okay, Captain, give us a smuggler. Come on, give us a smuggler. You, be a smuggler. Oh, she's very nice. Carpenter, oh man, she's excellent. Sorry. You're excellent, but you're not good enough. All right, so Attican. Let's go right out here and start patrolling. Now this is much better than England taking away our stuff. He just can't quite catch all those. Oh, here we go. Here's a good fight. 437 to 438. 5 ships. Well, thank you for the contribution, he said cockily. I may regret that statement, but we'll see. Okay, he put fire arrows on our war galleon. Nice move. We can take our Carrack, ship of the line. Okay, I want to sink that ship of the line if possible. This Carrack, he can't attack him. And he just moved. What's that? A frigate. Frigate, ship of the line. Can he attack him? Nope. Oh, I'm pointing at the wrong one. What's this? Can he attack him? He can, so go for it. I want that ship of the line at the bottom of the sea, if possible. Oh, he evaded. That's going to make it tough. All right, we will do reload, fire again. We will do turn, fire again. We didn't sink him. Shucks. We will do arrows on the ship of the line so he won't pester us. And next. So there we go. Now, he just used his surrounded on me. And yeah, Pete, you mentioned I just sailed one of my ships in and got it captured in an earlier one. And I just did it again, didn't I? Okay. We got another Carrack back here. He can't shoot this guy. Because he has to go all around everybody. He doesn't need a lot, so I could probably take a smaller ship, like this military frigate. And let him go right there. And sink that guy. Good job. And get off a shot on that one. Nicely done. Good job. Next ship. Got an avoided there, or evaded. That was nice. What's this? The frigate. What do we want to shoot next? I'd like to get rid of that ship of the line, but we don't have enough power to just go in there and wipe him out. So might as well just shoot. Don't we use the Carrack? No, let's use him. No, let's use the Carrack. Fire. Nicely done. The Carrack's more mobile than the there's the advantage you guys were talking about the Carracks versus ship of the line and war galleons and galleons. It can turn and get off that second shot more often. All right, so we're turning the tide even though we've got one of our ships locked down. Okay, him or him. We've got a war galleon. I'm going to take this war galleon and no, I'm going to take. No, I'm not, I guess. Oh, he already went. So you go in here and fire. Hustle. Get 6 additional maneuver points. Well, he's got plenty of maneuver. He can't get off another shot on this ship. He'll just go right in the middle and take a shot. Okay, next. This is our war galleon, so he's got some oomph. Yes, he does. And are we ready to capture? We've got a Carrack, a war galleon, a frigate, and a lockdown military frigate. And the bad guys have a ship of the line and a military frigate. Yep, we're going into capture mode. Can he shoot? He can't quite shoot. I think if I gave him more maneuver points, he could get off a shot, right? Because it's showing it takes all 5 of his maneuver points to get there, and I think he needs another one to turn and shoot. So let's just see. Let's find out if that's true. Yes, it is. Because there he had enough to get that shot off and knock this guy down to almost nothing. Good job. Now this guy's locked down. I don't think he can shoot at anybody, can he? As a matter of fact, he can. And next ship. Okay. Can't shoot at him. We don't really have any tactics that are going to help us tremendously. I mean, I could use one and repair this military frigate right here, because this guy is going to give him a blast, I'm sure. Whew. But I'm going to accept that. I'm going to accept that little problem and just go right over here. And we'll try to get him in line to board this ship when the time comes. Next. This frigate. Okay, he's down to 63. And we'll leave him right there. Next ship. We got the burning arrows again on this guy. And we lost him. Should have repaired him. Maybe. 63. He is boardable. I'm going to go ahead and board this ship. Okay. Now our frigate. We don't want a frigate even though we got more sailors. Well, I wonder if that total power means anything. The 133 versus 81. Let's find out. Let's try to board. You normally don't want a frigate boarding a ship of the line because they're fighting uphill. But he did just fine. Shoot. Now we've run into another force. So we got burning arrows right away. And he picked on our weak sister and really clobbered our war galleon. I think I'm going to take the war galleon first, and we're going to just do a little payback here. He can actually get off 2 shots without using his turn, the turn tactic. And I'm going to reload and sink that ship. There you go. Pick on me, will you? Who's next? Our Carrack. Frigate, ship of the line, war galleon. I want to sink this guy if I can. We don't have a reload. That's too bad. Should we capture? No, we can't. I'm trying not to be too greedy and not capture everything, because you can actually lose ships by doing that. But I do want to put a world of hurt on him, so we're going to turn around and shoot again. And next. He did a repair, and he's going to go over and sink our ship. Yep, bye-bye. And do big damage on our ship that's locked down, our frigate. But I think we can make him pay for that. Our ship of the line is going to say, going to help say goodbye to him. Yeah, attaboy. Attaboy. All right. We could repair. Yeah, let's use one of these. We'll repair this guy so he can take a little more beating. Next ship. Oh, that war galleon's got a punch. Oh, I'd like to have a war galleon. Let's go into capture mode. Okay, and let's immobilize that guy. Next ship. Our Carrack. Let's start taking the sailors off this ship. Okay, good. We don't need to use another repair on anything. Let's just stay right there. And fire at this guy. How many's he got? He's got 0. We would board him if we could, but we can't, so. Yeah, either of these two, any of these three can board this one. The frigate can board the military frigate. Yeah. Once we get it, we need to beat it down some. Why don't you shoot at him? There you go. So he's 0, 0. That's what we like to see. Whose turn? It's his turn. Let's see if we can board the ship. Yes, we can. He's going to get his last hurrah. And we are going to board that ship. Now, what do we got? We picked up a war galleon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. We got a lot of strength. We're a little low on sailors, aren't we? 472. Problem fighting here is you can't get any sailors. I'm inclined to just stay right there and keep making this son of a gun pay for his sins. Let's see. And we need to wrap up right there. I think we've hit our time limit. Let's get Carpenter for this guy in case we ever want to send him into battle. And we've got a point here. We'll figure out what we want to do with it. We might want to take we might want to take over Tayla and make it a base of operations for over here. And where are we? We're in 1667. We only got 5 years to finish. And as I've said before, I think there's a problem with this. I don't know how they're counting boarded vessels. I have no clue. No clue at all. But we boarded lots of vessels. So we need to work on that furniture production. And next episode we'll come back and check to see if our little strategy with the wood is really working. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help us all become better players. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Port Royale 4 video. Thank you.